Sagittarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Saggies, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Archangel Michael cards. Going to do a reading and then clarify whenever you see the reading, it will be the right time to see it, claim it, if not, leave it, okay? Whether it's an old reading or a new reading. All right, so Saggies, let's get started on your reading, see what's going on. This is for Saggies Spirit for their highest good. This is for Sagittarius for their highest good. Spirit, thank you, Spirit. Wow. All right, so it says, it's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Wow. So really try to balance everything, you know, and that means you're working, you know. Don't try to work all the time, every day, every single minute, you know. Really try to enjoy your life more, okay? Playtime. It's time to play. Time to play. Then you have take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Yes, definitely. I say this all the time. You know, you're the one that creates your world. If you think positive, it will come in positive. If you don't, then it's going to stay the way it is. Okay, so really shift your mindset. Archangel Michael is asking you to really shift your mindset. All right, so Sagittarius, let's see what's going on with your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Saggies. All right. One for the current. This is for Sagittarius for their highest good. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. Oh, okay. What you need to do now. Okay. Take this one. And we'll take them both. Then you have the what you need to work on. And the outcome. What is the outcome for Sagittarius? Wow. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. Here we go. So you do start off with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is asking you. I'm sorry. The Page of Swords. I'm sorry about that. The Page of Swords is asking you to, you know, really see your truth and speak the truth. Really speak your truth, you guys. This card has been coming out for everybody, though. You know, this one and the Temperance card, I believe. It's been coming out for everybody. So really try to speak your truth about things, okay? See the truth in things and speak your truth about things. We'll see what else is here for it. I do feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like you're communicating better. We'll see. You have the Two of Wands here for the situation. You need to start making plans, like what your next step is, what you want to do now. You have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is talking about, you know, religion values, traditional values, you know, really seeking answers, looking for answers is what they're saying. You have the Knight of Cups here. You are very divinely guided also. That's what they want me to tell you that. You have the Knight of Cups here for what's hidden. The Knight of Cups is talking about, you know, trusting your intuition, following your heart, there's news, there's messages coming through also. I feel like you just need to pay attention. You have the Three of Cups here. You do have a lot of support from friends and family. I feel like there's like togetherness, like coming together to celebrate, or just coming together like in a group of some kind. And then you do have, for what you need to do now, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you're very tired. You're extremely exhausted. You know, you've been doing a lot. You've been working a lot. You know, like it says here, you know, you're just working continuously. You know, you're very independent. You know how to do things. You know, you want to reach that material success and that strong foundation, right? But you are very overwhelmed with a lot. And I feel like you're trying to do everything for everybody, carrying the weight on you're trying to carry everybody's weight on your shoulders, and you really need to start taking it easy and setting boundaries. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is asking you to, really have patience for things. There's change coming in also for you. I feel like to take it easy. Like, don't rush into any decisions. Don't rush into anything that you're trying to commit yourself to. Okay, really, everything that you're doing, try to take it easy. Okay. And then for the outcome, you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is talking about, frustration, anger, being bitter, stuff like that. So we'll see what the other cards say. Take what resonates with you, Saggies, and leave the rest. Okay, this is going to be for Sagittarius spirit. This is for Saggies for their highest good. Why is the Page of Swords here? Oh, okay. Thank you for my card. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Page of Swords here. Like I said, the Page of Swords is talking about speaking your truth. Maybe you did speak your truth, or maybe you're going to speak your truth. I feel like there's a new beginning coming through for you because you have the World card here. I feel like they're going to have a lot of ideas, but you really need to see the truth and speak your truth about things. Okay? Don't hold back. You're going to have good communication. You're going to have clarity on things also, because right now you're looking for answers. You have the Hierophant. I also feel like you're going on for some of you guys, you could be going on a spiritual journey, and I do feel like this is now because you have it right next to each other. And I do feel like you're searching for the answers, and you will find them. But you just need to also speak your truth. I also feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like before you say anything about anything or anyone, I feel like you really need to see the truth before you see it. Like, if it's not coming out of their mouth, then don't say it. Okay? Don't spread it around or anything. But there is a new cycle coming in for you, so it's really nice. I like that a lot. It's beautiful. New beginnings, guys. New beginnings. You do have the Two of Wands here for the situation. And why is the Two of Wands here? My card. Wow, that's nice. All right, so I feel like you're trying to make plans, trying to figure out things. With the Two of Wands here, I feel like you already know what you want, but you're just not telling anyone. I feel like you need to find your patience on things also. And I feel like you could also be trying to make some kind of decision. Things have changed. A lot of changes coming through for you. So be ready because the Tower card is here. And I feel like it's pushing you towards better. Like, the old is going out and the new is coming in. That's how I feel. I also feel like you're going to be very inspired. There's new ideas. Things are going to start pushing forward. But you need to think positive in everything, okay? Because even all these changes that you could be going through right now, you may not be feeling like, oh, that's changing and this is changing, but change is good. Good changes are here. I feel like you're going to be having a lot of ideas and be very inspired, and I feel like there's a lot of growth here. You're definitely on a new beginning, so it's nice. We have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is talking about you looking for answers. You're very divinely guided. Saggies, very divinely guided. And you will be getting the answers that you're looking for. I do feel like you will, because you're on a new path right now. So it's good. You have the Knight of Cups here. And why is the Knight of Cups here for Saggies? Sagittarius. Wow, that is nice. That is very nice. Really follow your heart, okay, and what you want to do. Really follow your heart. Use your intuition. Pay attention to the signs around you. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be going on a spiritual journey also. Finding answers, connecting the dots and stuff like that. But I also feel like you need to follow your heart and make decisions from your heart. Okay. No matter what, you're going to be moving forward. Okay. You have the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands says that, for some of you guys, there could be a proposal here or marriage here, but everyone is moving forward, going forward. They're not staying in the same place. You're moving forward. Make decisions from your heart, okay? Use your intuition also. you have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is saying that, you know, don't let anybody steal your light. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not good. Don't let anybody make you feel like, you know, you can't do anything, because you can. You clearly can. You've come so far, Saggies. You've come so far. You know, I've seen you from, you know, when you were been down, and you know, you rise back up. No matter what, you stay there and you rise back up, and you will also, with everything that's going on, all these changes that are going to come through, it's going to be for the better. So just know that. um, you know, you also have the little black cat here in the corner, and the little black cat is about, don't care. Like, stop caring so much about what people are saying or what people are thinking about you or anything. Just let it go. You know, you don't need to. You just do, be you, be who you are, and just keep living life, okay? Because you need to. Um, but I feel like you just need to see the good in everything, and you know, don't let nobody steal your light, okay? You do have the Three of Cups here, and why is the Three of Cups here? One more card. Wow. So with the Three of Cups, I feel like you do have a lot of support from friends and family. There could also been like getting together, like some kind of community group, or some kind of maybe just a group, like, you know, talking on a chat or something. I feel like that was here, but I feel like there is celebration coming through for you. I feel like you're still trying to figure out what your next move, since something has come to an end, because you have the Ten of Swords. Something is definitely going to come to an end. And I feel like, you know, no matter what, it could have been painful. The ending is either going to be painful. It could have been a career that ended, or you're switching jobs, or a relationship, or just ending something with somebody, you know. But I feel whatever it is that it could have been very painful for you, and that's why you're in your mind a lot about things. But you're going to move forward from it, okay? Because remember, the Ten of Swords always switches to a 1, so you are going to definitely go forward, because you're looking at things now. You're really looking at everything. You're trying to find out answers, you know. You're trying to figure out what your next move. If you look at this picture, he's looking at everything that has happened, you know, all the growth that he had, all these the money that he put into. It's like, I put so much hard work into this, and yet I'm still here, but yet I put so much in this happen. All of this happened, and then, like, what am I supposed to do now? You know, but you will find your answer. You will find your way. Trust me, you will. Doors are going to open for you, Sagittarius. They are. Even though you may feel like, you know, all this is happening, and, you know, why? The change is good. Every time we go through changes, it's because, you know, you've learned lessons, and you need to move forward now. You know, everything in our lives are lessons. They're either lessons, they're chapters, and there's something that we need to see, we need to learn from. Because I guarantee you, whatever it was, whatever it is, you know, you're not going to do the same thing over and over again. You're going to move away from it. So trust me, it's going to be good. You just, right now, all this stuff that you feel, all this stuff that you're doing, you know, looking for answers, feeling frustrated, feeling angry, you know, you're going to rise above it. Trust me, you will. Because there are good things here. There are a lot of good things here. And then you have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Wands and Nine of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. All right. So, you know, you do have the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands, you know, you carried a lot on your shoulder. You're carrying a lot on your shoulder, and you really need to start setting boundaries. You're really working all the time, you know, you're trying to keep yourself busy. And I understand that, you know, when we go through things, you know, we tend to get in our work, right? But you really need to start enjoying life. You know, stop doing everything for everybody. Stop carrying everybody's load. Start carrying everybody's problems on your shoulders. Stop doing that. You know, start taking it easy. Start setting boundaries. Start being you. You know, start having fun. You know, start enjoying your life, because, you know, we only live one life, you guys. Only one. So really, really start setting boundaries. Okay, I'm not saying that, you know, throw your whole life away and just go out there and do nothing. But I'm saying, be mature about it and really set boundaries about things, okay? Because you need to. You're very independent. You are very independent from when day one. You have been very independent, doing your own thing. It's time to be independent again. If you're not, okay, it's time to do your own thing. Because I know you want that material success, and you will get it, but you just need to. You need to also, be free from this, doing everything for everyone and setting boundaries, okay? Because you need to live life too, okay? And you will reach that material success. Give yourself the time. Give yourself some patience, though. You do have the Page of Wands again because, you have the Knight of Wands here. So the Page of Wands here is talking about that there is change going to come through. You're ready for it. You want it, You've been feeling it too. I feel like there's news, there's messages, there's opportunities here. I also feel like you could be going on a spiritual journey for some of you guys because you're looking for answers. I feel like you're just going in a whole new direction. Just believe in yourself that you can do and create anything that you want to, okay? Also, too, you have the Five of Cups, and you're going to rise above from this, Yes, it hurts. It bothers us. At times maybe you feel like, you can't believe everything that happened, or I can't believe I did this, I can't believe I did that, or this happened, or, and you keep continuously going back. But you got to see that the road is open, that there's a new beginning here, that there's a new chapter, that there's a new cycle. Stop living life in the past and what has happened. Let it go. Keep moving forward. You still have, on this picture, he has 5 cups, but the 3 in front of him are down. But because, and he's so into that. He's like, golly, why couldn't I have done it better? Why couldn't I have just done this? Whether you're male or female, it don't matter. There's no tarot. There's no gender in tarot. The 2 behind him are still standing up. They still have the opportunities. They still have the love there. They still have new things coming through. There's still change here coming through. But you got to stop looking down. You got to stop looking down and start looking up and seeing the sun and seeing the light, that it's still shining on you. Okay, so really try to leave that. Believe in yourself. You have the Knight of Wands here. And like I said, change is definitely coming. Be careful on how you're doing things, okay? The Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Sagittarius? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. So you started off with the Knight of Wands, and there's be careful on how you're doing things, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is about doing things on an impulse, exciting, trying to get things done, and yes, but they're asking you to really take your time. Trust your intuition, use your intuition, okay? And then you have the Seven of Swords here, and the Seven of Swords is talking about some kind of deceit, okay? No matter what goes on in your life, really be careful on who you talk to, who you're telling your business to, who you're, write what you're writing on it, because there's people watching you. There's people trying to gather information from you. I don't know. There's just there's something there. There's some kind of deceit. So you got to be careful. Be extra careful on what you're doing, and, pay attention, focus. Okay. And if you've already been through this, then, rise above it. Okay. Trust your intuition and keep going forward. Okay. But just try not to do things on an impulse because they're asking you to. Really slow down and really look at things before you do it, because you could be like cheated, like somebody could be pulling something over your eyes is what they're saying, or trying to trick you, also. Okay, trust your intuition, really look at things. And then you have the Five of Wands here for the outcome. And why is the Five of Wands here for the outcome? One more card. Wow. Okay. So you started off with the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is, like I said, there's frustration, there's anger, there's, it's just been a lot of arguments, feeling just anger, but you're leaving all that because the Eight of Cups is here. You've been thinking about things, and there's things that you're going to be leaving behind, the obstacles, the situations that weren't for you. You're just leaving it behind because you don't want to deal with it no more. You're tired. You've been through it all, right? And we all have. But you've been through it all, Saggies, and you're gonna leave it behind because you're gonna go on this new path with the Fool card. The Fool is here and saying that there's this new path here if you want it. Just gotta leave things behind and leave the regret, leave the anger behind, leave the frustration behind, because it shows here in so many cards here that there is this new beginning here, and there's this new path, and you're on it. You're going in a new direction. You know, like I said, a lot of you guys are going on a spiritual journey, really getting into your intuitive gifts, but things are opening, doors are opening for you, so really pay attention to things, okay? A lot of changes here, so get ready. All right, so Saggies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell everyone we love you, okay? All right, so have a blessed day, and just be safe and have patience for everything, okay? And I'll see you next time. God bless.